My parents took me on my first camp out when I was 5 weeks old. That sort of ignited my interest in the natural world, geology, environmental science, back before I knew what those words meant. So I started in environmental science, doing environmental consulting work, and really just fell in love with what I was doing. Topography, so a limestone that's been fractured into solution. So I figured out pretty early on that I liked the teaching and training aspect when I was in the consulting world. So I did a lot of training for a lot of different companies. I've really enjoyed bringing the real world professional aspects of how science is applied to the classroom. I feel like our students come out with a great traditional science background, but they also get that applied side. They get some real world job skills that have made our students the more desirable students to hire in the industry. Obviously, I was in the industry for 25 years. I have a lot of contacts, and I hear a lot from my colleagues out there that our students come into the workplace actually knowing something, and they can be effective on day one. Environmental science, I always say, is an integrative science. You can't just focus on the chemistry aspect of a chemical spill. It doesn't work that way. You have to understand the geology. You have to understand groundwater flow. You have to understand the chemistry, absolutely. You also have to understand what's going on with rainfall. You have to understand near surface water bodies. So it's a very integrative science. You cannot do environmental science in an isolated topic. What I hope for this next generation is that we're not making those messes to start with now. We understand now to prevent that because we know it's bad, and looking at how do we cut down on resource consumption? How do we save energy? How do we save water? How do we not consume those things unnecessarily? And that's really what I see our next generation as moving into.